This is actually my meditation time. Mostly, I practice meditation every day, early mornings, 3:50 and 3:30 to 3:50 a.m. to 4:30 to 4:50 a.m. This is my meditation times, very early mornings. Another times I try to meditate after lunchtime mostly. Uh, we have a lunch 11 to 12. Then I have time 12 to 1 p.m.s. This is a good times, very quiet and silence time. I try to take 1 hour practice meditations. And then also I have time in evenings after little bit black coffee or black tea after 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. between any 1 hours. This is my time to practice meditations. Also, same time I try to read some books. There I have lots of various type of books. I collect from here. Our center have a big, largest library. This largest library have lots of collections. I try to, most of collection are Buddhist books and philosophical books and psychological books. I try to read those books and learn some things else from those books, any new informations. Also, I try to learn from today YouTube, Google. There have a lots of good information, good knowledge. You can get it. If you have any questions, you can ask Googles and YouTubes. There are lots of speaker speak about it and talk about it. Nowadays, I have some note from my own study and meditations. Also, my reading books from. I get some. Uh, I get some. I try to discussion about those things. First of you all, today science and Buddhism, because I'm very interesting about also science and I'm interesting about Buddhism. This is both things I'm very interesting to learn and knowing more and enlightens both thing about it, Buddhisms and same time science. But two things totally opposite directions, go by opposite directions. One things go totally that try to go outside. Science always try to find selves and find truth and find the reality of the life or reality of the orgasms. Reality of the biology from materials or through the materials. This is the science thing. Science work this way, and Buddhism is opposite side of the science, material science. Why I say opposite side? Buddhisms try to found selves and found the truth, found the reality or wisdoms. You can say hallucinations, or you can say wisdoms, or uh, descended, transcended, whatever you say. We call Buddhists call enlightenments. Try to enlighten selves by through the own inner mind, inner body, not using any materials. Without using materials, getting through by on mind and body to find the true wisdoms and true knowledge and pure enlightenments and pure wisdoms and pure knowledge. This is the Buddhism, bro. Okay. If you talk about the science, mostly today, physicist, quantum physicist, very famous. You know everybody, Einstein, who is the founder of the quantum method or quantum physicist. He is the father of the quantum physicist, and he also father of the, you can say, total science today. Whatever today we have science, mechanisms and mechanical science or quantum mechanicals or quantum physicist, everything's mm, big you calls who give this idea, who find this idea, who create this idea, who available this theory. He is the Einstein's great scientist Einstein's. I also good fan of him. I try to learn many things what he had been done, and also there are a lot of scientists after him or same time and he was here within him working together with him. Lots of scientists that try to more detail and more clear, more beneficial and more develop his quantum physics and quantum mechanisms. There's so many things. These quantum physics are mechanisms today. What they say, what they try to say about orgasm, about existence. Hmm. Buddhism's existence means sorrow. Existence equal to sorrow. Existence means suffering, pain, misery, everything, etc. Okay. By okay. This is the Buddhism side. But there have a how to end this existence, how to free from the existence. There have a Buddhism have also wonderful method and wonderful theory there also. We will discuss about it, about what Buddhism say about existence, but what science say about existence. Buddhism also do not believe God, Creator, whatever, those unknown person, Allah, God, or Jesus, or whatever those people. Buddhism do not believe this God or Allah. Another side, science also do not believe God, Allah, Creator. Same, okay. But here is the things. Buddhism try to enlighten one way, and science try to enlighten another way. Science try to enlighten, or science try to found the truth, found the reality of the life, orgasms or existence. While there you can see there are lots of scientists have lots of discussions, lots of physicists, lecturers, professors, and researchers. They have lots of type of definitions, experimentals also, experimentals and experiment. There are so many things you can learn by books. You learn also to buy lots of uh, PDFs, lots of YouTube's videos, Google videos. There lots of so many of this. Okay, and even if you have a time, there are lots of, you can go science seminars, conference, discussions, meetings, labs. There you can see lots of things. But they have a wonderful evidence and proofs to believe it, or experimentals, uh, experience and experimental knowledge and experimental practicals, picture, image, video that can show you and that can prove in you what they are doing. This is also true. But other side, Buddhism says I am a Buddhist monk. This is my duty, my jobs, and I love Buddhism as a Buddhist monk. This is my survivor positions, skills, and survivor techniques, surviving myself by Buddhist activity and Buddhist character, all Buddhist orders I follow and I survive up to this kind of thing. It's called, you can call generosity, morality, or contemplation. These three things I do practice, and also I have to practice others. And I talk about practice generosity, practice morality, and practice contemplations. How benefit yourselves, how make happy yourself, peaceful yourselves, joyful yourselves. This is my duty, my job, my responsibility as a Buddhist monk. Another side, there are today's science people, science, uh, material science, mechanical science. This is can be chemistry, can be physics, can be other science. There are so many type of science, but we cannot deny or avoid science because we depend to science. Most of the we are 99% 99.9% depend to the science because everything what we have, everything made by science. Okay, but science means founder of the science, not one person. There maybe someone start, there many peoples uh, work together and completing these jobs, that try to update more things and more accessibles and more creations and more materials to available, and then more detail about it, the working hard day by day. But today, if you talk about the organisms, they are according to science, they are protons, neutrons, proteins, there's some kind of material element, uh, those kind of particles we can see our this normal eye, regular eye. We have to use those for telescope, microscopes, very higher, powerful lens and powerful glasses. We that we have to see these protons, or that kind of neutrons. Hmm. Every single neutrons, proteins, those things have a life, but those things uh, may have a life also that can make another lives. Every single humans, every single animals, every single life, insect and others, visible, invisibles, every even bacteria, virus, those things, all the things, hmm, create or made it uh, by those kind of those visible and invisible uh, materials. Those materials come sometimes they come together or stay together. Sometimes the when come together the make some things, some kind of energy. Those energy you can call lives. Those energy can make another energy, another lives means another lives, another creations. That kind of things long time ago, maybe when existence start, that time there are thousand type of material. Even nobody know when existence start from, when existence began from. Nobody don't know, and how to begin nobody don't know properly. But science try to figure out and found out by using materials, using on research or techniques, the try to push everything and force everything to find it through how existence start and begin from. Even Buddhism, as I am in Buddhism monk, I try to start. Sometimes my mind also come about existence, but Buddha said, don't think about existence, because if you think about existence, this is wasting time, wasting energy. This is unnecessary. There are no one benefit. There nobody can get benefit. You cannot get benefit. Also, other one cannot get benefit. This is just wasting there. You use your valuable times for practicing generosity, morality, and contemplation. If you contemplations, you can be enlightened here. You can be stop your own existing, next existence. You will not be any no existence there. You're going to be end your existence, because existing means sorrow. Existence means sufferings and griefs and pain, misery, all etc. All kind of bad thing happen, but that's why you don't want any bad thing happen. You want always good thing. That's why you have to stop existing. That's why Buddhism here. That's why I saw, yes, I love to Buddhism, because I don't want any more existence myself. I don't want to born again. I don't want to reincarnations, whatever. I don't want even king life. I don't want to queen life. I don't want to divine lives. I don't want to Brahma lives. Even I don't want to be animal lives too. Ideal lives, divine life. Because all this life, according to Buddhism, this is non-permanent. This is all impermanent lives. You have to. There have a sometime you can stay whole, but after then you have to hmm, dead, or you have to live these lives and get another lives. This can be next life can be good or can be bad, up to your action and reaction, cause and effect, and what you good did and bad did. Everything depends, as a Buddhism said, whatever. And here is the science. Science, what science say? Quantum science or quantum mechanisms. What does say? Whatever, all science. What does say? They don't believe any God, any creator, even don't believe any existence there. The totally, totally against of the existing, next existence, the incarnation, rebirth, or God, Allah, heaven, hells, those kinds of stuff. I don't believe it. But try to always one thing I see that in science, always material science or quantum mechanicals, that try to compare human body with materials like a robotics. Today, science making robot. You can see robot there. Robot have a memory. Robot have a hard disk like I have hard disk. And robot have a memory like I have a memory brain here. Right? Same thing. Also, robot have a all body. The human made this, but what humans order it and what humans robot catch this human sounds and human behavior, human attitude, gratitude, and robot also answer human questions and humans order also follow human order robot. Same things. I saw lots of scientific communication, discussion, conversations, and speech. The always try to theirs in human body, like they have a brain that give more. Brain is the leader of the human body, captain of the human body, or driving of driver, driving human body. Okay, brain is the other things. Then next is the heart. Okay, but brain get a first priority and first uh, uh, brain all in all. You can say like this. Okay. Then, but Buddhism's other religions that don't say that like this. Buddhism say mind is some everything, and after mind there is a heart. We have a heart. Mind connection with heart. Heart connection with whole body. Right? They are one of the part of brain. They are also their consciousness. What is the consciousness? Consciousness is we have a mind. Mind have a 1,000 billion trillion part and trillion type of phenomena or factors. Yeah. So many factors, so many type of phenomena. Buddhism there have a make two parts. One is the consciousness, another is the subconsciousness. It's called Chitta and Cetashika. Chitta means consciousness, Cetashika means mental factors or some consciousness like this. There some consciousness on Cetashika, Chitta Cetashika have a many type of different type of Chitta Cetashika. And also Chitta means consciousness. There have a 81 type of total 89 Chitta, and there are 52 Cetashika. There Chitta have this consciousness also have good and bad. Some are better than good. It is called enlightened Chitta and enlightened consciousness. This enlightened consciousness also have many types, 8 types. There is the many things happens there, but this is the according to Buddhism. If you read Buddhism, you practice Buddhism, you can learn about more details, more clear and more clear. And even if you practice meditations, contemplation, mostly mindfulness and mind concentration. Both meditation is will help you to know the uh, truth and know yourselves, know your mind, know the reality of the whole planet and whole cosmology, whole universe. I mean, what is the enlightenment? Also, you know about it. But talk about existence. Existence. Talk about existence. But science do not believe after we die there have another lives. Also, many religions indirectly don't believe, but indirectly they believe, but directly they don't accept their incarnation rebirth. But indirectly they believe it. But Buddhism directly believe there you have a reincarnations. Also Hinduism also believe there you have a reincarnation. You have to rebirth until you are not totally free from of the all attachments, all desires. Hmm. Or you not totally enlightened, you not liberate our mind from all kind of attachments. There is good attachment, bad attachments. Any kind of attachment you have to remove or you have to totally clean, you have to totally destroy. Then you can free from all kind of free from all misery or free from of the reincarnation rebirth. You don't going to be rebirth or reincarnation anymore. Mostly one, you know what, many people say, oh, this, many people think, oh, he like to come live. Actually, no. I like to lives. I like to discussion about truth, because also Buddha also admire monk who talk about religions, who talk about dhamma, who talk about truth. He going to enlighten himself and he going to clear himself and he going to learn more things and he going to understand more things. If you talk about it more, and you going to understand more and you going to understood more. That's why I try to talk about this kind of religious discussions and conversations and sharing other my experience, and I try to also learn from other people experience what they learn about enlightenment and Buddhism. Also same time science, because science have a practical feedback and practical opinion, practical view and practical experiments. And practical perspective also. Buddhist perspective and scientific perspectives. Hmm. But the Buddhism also very practical, science also so practical. Mostly, if you are a science student, you cannot avoid science. I know very well. Science student cannot avoid what science, because science has so much details and so much clear and complete things there. What the got it and what the had it. So, and total clear theory and total manuals, how the saying this, how the show this, how the know this, how try to the have a proof evidence. Same time Buddhism also does mostly about the enlightenment things and mind concentration things, mindfulness things. I don't know about other religions. Even I don't know God, and I don't know Creator. I don't know Allah, and I don't know heaven. I don't know hell. Where is it? I don't know. But I know right now, sometimes my life's like a pain, and I suffer like a hell. I'm like dying. So much misery I feel, and sometimes I feel so happy, so joyful lives and so peaceful. I feel, oh, this is like a heaven, might be like this. Because sometimes my life, I'm living my life, this lifetimes I feel sometimes very peaceful and very happy and very joyful. Oh, this is very good time. I want always this kind of time, but those kind of feelings always not don't stay longer, but, and change after then those kind of happy feelings and peaceful feelings and joyful times don't stay very longer. It's going to move something, come next, come something next. But I want to continue. That's why I'm a monks, because I find, oh, if I go monks, if I live in a monk life, then I can learn more, practice more about it, and I can be find permanent peace and permanent happiness, permanent joy. You can call absolute peace or absolute happiness, absolute joy, This my goals and my ambitions, my achievement. I want to achieve this. That's why I'm monks. Hmm. But there are lots of scientist people, so a lot of science believers today, mostly first worlds, second worlds, even third worlds. There are today thousands, million, billion educated people, college educate, college graduate, university graduate, and college. There are a lot of type of students and professionals who really develop by education, theory, practicals. Those people try to avoid this kind of discussion, religious discussions. They don't like to join me to this kind of discussions. Hmm. Because they are no practicals. They are nothing practicals. They cannot see result right now. And no one religious cannot show result right now. Maybe there's some some place that show this guy did kind of good things and good did it and he get now result some things. Maybe there are some practical results but very little, not like a science. hmm. Like a science make this pen like a thousands million pen today, then million pen same time people using million people can uh, wrote this what his mind come he can wrote it on a paper or notebooks or some things. Hmm. That science like make these mobile phones and laptops like this laptop and mobile phone or Wi-Fi this kind of internet people using, but right now they connect with whole world. If they want to connect with all over world they can connect. But Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianism, or Jainism, Sikhism, or other religions, they cannot show that kind of practicals and experimental things. Uh, right now, they don't have that kind of result. They cannot prove it. Right? Everybody say, or if you do, if you are generous, if you are kind, if you are a compassionate person, or if you are a moral person, if you are characterized, you're going to have, and God will give you reward or give you be mercy you, give you big prize to you. Hmm. Good present to you, good surprise to you. You're going to be have a positions on a heaven, and you have lots of women or lots of sex lives. That kind of desire, that kind of things, hopes or hope. Hmm. This is some religions, but Buddhism also have a some part. If you do good karma, you can go heaven. That there have a somewhere. Buddhism also have that kind of topics and that kind of discussions. If you do generous, if you're generous, or if you're a moral person, if you die, you can go heavens. There have a somewhere something like this too. But one thing there Buddhism have, if you practice meditations, contemplations, there are two type meditation, mind concentration, mindfulness. You can awareness your mind and you can feel or you can have a good time right now, peaceful times, happy times, joyful time right now. How long you like to stay with this peaceful mind, awareness mind, happy mind? You can 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours, 7 hour, or 7 day you can stay right now. And if you want to be totally free from attachments or all implications or all lost or desire, you also can. If you practice mindfulness, there are wonderful way, wonderful methods. If you follow those methods, you can be enlightened right now. It is possible. They have 8 steps. Means you need to enter, and you is enter is one step, and in is one step. And second is another, there are four total eight steps, but fourth thing 8 steps there. You can feel enter, how good, how peaceful, how happy. After enter, you in, this is the one. And the next step also same, you in second steps, and you sorry enter second step and you in. It is called Sakritagami, Sotagamana, Anagami, Arahants. You can right now. It's possible right now. You can do it. But you have to practice it. But it is too difficult. That's why you need a generosity and characterize and contemplation practice. You need it. But here is the science, scientific things. Today, but sometimes people's lots of religious people are lots of religious people and religious community, religious thinker, sometimes very confused. Also, sometimes lots of scientist people, science people, very confused sometimes. What they're doing, they're very confused. What is right, what is wrong, very confused because so many they are faculty and so many measures there. They're so confused. What is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad. Very confused to identify and confused to know about it, understand about it. That's why very real peoples hmm, like can deal with scientific materials or chemistry, physics or biology. Those things very real people can, very little people can deal. Hmm. Same time also, if you want to practice Buddhist monk life, it is also very hard to practice or deal deal. Very real people can, because there are so many sacrifice, so much sacrifice and consideration. You have to so much consider and sacrifice. Like you cannot have a sex partner or you cannot have a kids or family or that kind of things, provide your business. You have to leave everything behind, then you have to live a homeless life and practice meditation, contemplation, that generous life, moral lives, meditations. Other type, even to science, they are today like I want to start oils. Yeah, India, that kind of country. They have lots of talent people, genius people, children, but they understand science, but they cannot afford those kind of materials, scientific materials, scientific equipment to develop his idea, develop his techniques and methods, theory. Because of economically poor society is economically very undeveloped, and also country don't supporting them, protecting them, helping to his made his build his idea to experimentals are available for others. No one helping. But if you go fast trials, they have access, they have a good economical good and economical wealthy. If you want, you have a talent, you can research or delete science or science things, chemistry, physics, biology, material things, this kind of materials. Hmm. However, I always try to suggest you, advise you, I try to um, share my opinion or share my experience. Actually, all the best if you practice contemplation and meditation. It is really great, really best from all of other things from whatever your you are chemistrians, you are physician, or you are biological biologist, or you are psychologist, you are psychiatrist, whatever you're doing good, not bad. But if you have to something to do better than this, if you want to be something better than scientist, something better than physicist, or something better than chemist, or something better than astronomologist or astronaut, or if you into something better than biologist, you should be practice contemplations, mindfulness meditation, mind concentration meditations. Because this is very earlier, very fast steps to enlighten yourselves, very clear and very proper and very perfectly. Even right now, it is very practically right now give you result. That's why I I found this. Right now I try to practice lots of meditations, but somehow I cannot do it all the time meditations because of I'm as a monk, I'm not a so rich monk, even I'm not a so poor monk. I'm okay, whatever who I am is okay. But I still need to lots of learning, lots of study books. Also, I needed one. I have some question also about enlightenment. I need more clearance, more guides. I know it is available inside books, Buddhist books, Buddhist texts. That's all I try to read these Buddhist books and try to understand these books. But you read these books, Buddhist texts, you cannot understand. It is everything. You need to read one after one and one after another. Also, same thing you need to practice. Then you can understand this about it. Same thing if you even science students, you read this science also, you research with this, you deal with this. You cannot understand everything right now or one time. You have to go second time, third time, fourth times. Some people might be understand or not. Same thing happen with as a Buddhist students, science students. But I think if you want to better than scientists, if you want to better than material lives, if you want to better than eliminated life, you should be practice mindfulness and mind concentration. It is so beneficial and so profitable and so practical and so understanding things. Okay guys, thank you so much. Today is this much and I will try to talk little more what I learned and what my experience I like to share with others. I like to share others my experience, and also I like try to uh, help others to get these benefit things and make your life profitable, beneficial to practice these contemplations, mindfulness things. If you want to peace, if you want a happiness, if you want a joy, absolute happiness, absolute peace, please come and practice. From your own place, you don't need to come my place, I don't need to go your place. Where you are, just stay there, just practice it. If you need any method, any instructions, I can help you. There are lots of mindfulness masters all over world. You also talk with them, chat with them. That can help you too. This is really super beneficial. Thank you so much, guys. Stay healthy, stay well, stay happy, stay peaceful, and stay safe. Your own place and on society, on country. Thank you.